Hello friends and welcome to another rendition of our Ultimate General Civil War Let's Playthrough as the Confederates. We are still massively recovering from the second Battle of Bull Run. Our first corps is entirely replenished, our second corps is ouch, shall we say. You can see they took a brunt of the damage with them being the frontal defence, and the third corps is still a little bit, there's a little bit to be desired. So I think we'll be using the first corps for the foreseeable. I was hoping we could grab some finance from here, but as you can see, we have 16 reputation and we need 18 to get another 75,000. That is what we will be looking to do with the skirmishes ahead of us. So this is the build up. This is the build up to the Battle of Antietam. We have two skirmishes in front of us. We have Weapons Factory and Chantilly. An opportunity under both circumstances to grab some sweet loot. So I think we'll go for the Weapons Factory here. We'll get stuck in. We'll say hello. But before I go into any battles, we have also had a request for a new brigade to be named. So we are going to have the Iron Brigade. We've had a new request, so we've got the Hearts of Iron now in here. We're also going to chuck in, right? We're going to go wildcard here, and in middies we're going to put Steve-O's Outlaws. So, two new brigades named. We also have Price here, who's still on our first corps to be named, and we can add a new division here. I probably will try and do that, just not quite yet. So, to the battles map, we're going to go for Weapons Factory. Let's see what's ahead of us. Right, first corps are going in. Too many brigades, but that's fine, we'll make it work. Here we go. You've been ordered to advance to seize Harper's Ferry and capture the Federal Weapons Factory. Oh damn. The guard of Harper's Ferry has left the town and captured these heights to halt our advance. Capture the heights and clear the way to Harper's Ferry. You know what, that's lovely and simple for a change. Lovely and simple. As always, I will undeploy everyone and then spread them out to where I want, and we will be back in formation like this. Right, here's how we're deploying. Skirmishers is a vanguard. We've got our sort of elite brigades here. They're going to come up the left and sort of approach through the woods. We're going to move our cannons up here, try and keep them somewhat on the high ground and provide a crossfire, all while moving our cavalry in this detachment round the flank here and just keeping the flank secure. This is what we have. This is what we're going with. Without further ado, let the battle commence. So, our skirmishers here, they're moving up first of all. Get them to here. You lads are going to move up, hopefully under the cover of the forest. You two, we're going to move to, I reckon, about here. And we'll move these chaps up just to continue covering. Our ammo can move up with the cannons, and Captain Randolfski, our very own character, will move up and say hello there as well. Cavalry and skirmishers are going to scout there. You're going to go there. And I think that's everyone. Let battle commence. Now, I assume there's going to be some men perhaps in the woods here, and maybe in here. So that's why our cavalry are being sent ahead. They can get a good eyes on. I'll probably form them up here before we go and have a proper look. We also have our general here, who's hopefully going to be used as a bit of a scout. That being said, if we have no enemies here, I will be happy to move in and engage. Let's move around here, just get an eyes on as pretty much complete as we can. I'm actually going to I'm going to get them across the water, I think. I've got a feeling we can be a bit more aggressive here than we first realised. Haven't seen any enemies as yet. They don't appear to have any... Oh, I was about to say they don't appear to have any cannons firing at us. Yet here we are. So that says to me that we probably don't want our cannons all the way forward. We maybe want them here. We'll put the second Dixie boys in the forest. There's some men there. That's fine. So they're very much dug in on this hill. Very much dug in. So I guess they're just defending the point here. From the looks of it anyway. So you two, get into the woods. Maybe moving the three of them here is a little bit overkill, so we'll move to... I guess they can't ford the river here at all. Right, so you guys, you can't cross here at all. No, there's only one crossing. Oh, I didn't realise that. There's only one crossing. So our cannons, they're going to set up here. We're going to hopefully just leather them from afar. I will keep a regiment of you lads here. We're going to move you here. I'll keep some skirmishers here just in case the cavalry's going to come round. So we've got some defensive forces in here just in case, but largely the assault's coming from here. Right, let's fast forward till the action gets underway. They are massively reforming now, I see. Skirmishers around the woods are going to do what they're meant to do, which is to skirmish and harass. We've got lads here in case any of them get any ideas. We're going to pull you back. They're charging us. Those skirmishers are charging us. I'm going to move the... I can't really move the Blackpool Brigade up there to help. I was about to fast forward it and get on with the battle, but here we are. You lads are going to have to pull back, as is Dolski's Mad Lads. We want to pull back. We want our infantry taking the brunt of it here, and you guys can just form up there and get some crossfire. You chaps are coming. Let's get our general in behind, and then let's get them. I'm going to run them just now, just till we've got a defensive line set. Okay, quite happy with this. Our cavalry, let's get them across. They're going to probably come in pretty handy long term. Blackpool Brigade can move up. Dixie boys can move up. You three come around here. Right, we're looking okay. Our cannons are starting to do some work, as you can see, albeit from afar. And the enemy are starting to move up and say hello. So ideally I don't want to attack them from down this hill, but I do need to keep a line set here in case they decide to come and say hello. Our cavalry, I'd like to get them in behind, just helping out where they can. And I'll get you just doing a lap of the line just now. See, our skirmishers are doing some work here against their skirmishers. We do need to use our range to our advantage as much as we can though. Why are they swapping positions? Why? I'd rather not assault from here, from down the hill, so if we can creep round there, I'm absolutely going to take that. Right, skirmishers there are engaging. First Dixie boys, let's get them through. Blackpool Brigade can move up. The cannons are pinging away just now. I think we're looking good just now. Looking pretty good. Our cavalry's getting up here. Boys are going to move in there. Blackpool Brigade we need here. Need to move them to the side a bit so they're not blocking one another's ability to fire. Get them here. Like so. And then we'll get them here. There we go. Cavalry, let's get you moved up. Wolf's Legion move up. Dolski's Mad Lads fire at them. There we go. Got a nice crossfire there. We're going to fire at them from two sides. They're blocking their own men, which is fantastic for me. We are looking alright. Reinforcements are starting to arrive. I'm going to do that. And I'm going to keep them back here in reserve. I'm happy to fire at them from sort of two sides here. They're going to get whittled down. I imagine they'll retreat pretty soon actually. Very tempted to try and move our cavalry forward and get some flank shots on. Our cannons are just peppering them. Everyone's in position. We're going for a slow, organised result here rather than anything else. Lovely, lovely shots going out there. The Hearts of Iron showing why they're here. Let's get this front line organised nicely. Perfectly set. Doing nice work here actually. Very nice work. Going to get our skirmish cav here. If they fire a bolt, two skirmishers in there. Cheeky. Going to actually move our cannons up a bit. They're pretty far back. Keep our infantry cover here. Blind skirmishers. I wonder, can they get in range? I think they can get in range from here. Be interesting to see. They're now routing. The second line's coming through to say hello. Let's get you lads move around the flank here and say hello to them. The skirmishers have come into like point blank range. Absolutely daft. We will move Wolf's Legion up and we'll, I think, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to move Smokey's bandits round the back and reinforce this flank with them. That's what we're going to do. Let's get the skirmishers into the forest here. You lads have done your bit, let's run you up here. And let's just shuffle this line across. Are they charging? They are charging. Nope, they've changed their mind. Quite rightfully. Would have been daft for them to run straight at us. We've got a bit of a split line here, you know, there's a bit of a mess going on. I'm going to charge them, see if we can capture them. You guys keep firing at them. You guys get up here. Smokey's bandits and co, we're going to run you here. Wolf's Legion's coming here. Dixie boys are getting themselves into a spot of bother here. Also opening up a gap though, so we will take full advantage of that. Full advantage of that. We're a bit of skirmish here, which is actually suiting us, so that's fine. Just need to be careful we don't get any shots in from the flank, etc. here. Let's keep going, boys. Let's get you moved up. I think they're off. They're not interested. I'm going to detach some skirmishers here. I'm then going to grab the skirmishers. I'm going to bring them over here and start firing at their cannons. This is looking pretty good. Fire at them, please. Fire at them. Fire at them. Fire at them. Fire at them. Cannons are doing some work. I like to see. Unfortunately, these chaps have actually moved further away, so we're not going to be able to skirmish them at all. But where have they came from? Whoa, 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 wait a minute. Wait a minute. How have they gotten behind us like this? The Dixie boys have taken an absolute leather in here, which is not ideal. An hour and 8 minutes to go. We'll keep pressing them. I think we'll need to fire a few volleys and then we might need to actually melee charge them. Scotch Guards have been pushed back, that's not good. We need to fire a volley before they fire at us. Now. Like right now. There we go. We'll keep chasing them down. I don't want to go into melee with them though. I'd rather keep firing from afar. We're going to do more damage that way if we're being honest. Another wind. Ideal. Smokey's Bandits, we're going to move you up. We're doing okay here. We're doing okay. We need to turn you. We need to get you guys back as soon as we can. You guys need to keep running down here. We cannot let them get reformed and come back at us. Both these mad lads will move to here. We'll hopefully skirmish with them. First Dixie boys can just reattach, we're going to need the men. They're getting crossfired, that's good. I don't know if we've got what we need to pull this off. We kind of need this infantry over here, don't we? I don't think they're going to be here in time, but we'll see what we can do. You need to keep chasing them down. Right here we're starting to push through, I guess. You guys are going to go, I guess, deal with them. They're going to reattach. We are pushing the point. A lot of casualties though. The thing is, if this is the actual, like, if this is the federal weapons depot, us capturing this is going to hopefully be massive for our war efforts. Like, massive. They're sort of maintaining their position here, which is good in their part, but it's allowing us to sort of concentrate on certain segments of their forces, which I'm sure they won't be happy with. Where have they went? They're going to reform. They're going to get a volley off at us now, I can guarantee it. There they are. They're getting leathered. Let's move Smokey's Bandits closer. Blackpool Brigade will move closer. Leave them there. We're skirmishing them, keeping them at far. Let's fire at them. I think they might actually be coming to say hello. Move up. Move you across a wee bit. So they're routing, that's good. Wolf's Legion's going to move up. Keep the ammo going round. First Dixie boys, you're coming back. Your work is not over here. Your Smokey's Bandits up. Fire at them. I think we're looking good. Where have they went? We have lost sight of them. Our cannons are... Good lord, our cannons are trying to make their way around here. I don't think that's a good thing. And the skirmishers are basically watching the crossing. Again, not a good thing. Where are you going? First Dixie boys up we get. Wolf's Legion's been knocked back, which is not what we are used to seeing. Got Hearts of Iron in. Formed round, some firing in. Yeah, firing at the flank here. First Dixie boys are coming back once again. We'll run them to the front line. This is where the push is going to be, so I think we need to keep our general down about here. 36 minutes to go. It's looking a little bit turbulent, I think. Move up and try and fire at them. Smokey's Bandits will move up. Keep Mr. Randolfski nice and close, supporting his men. They're about to be knocked back, which is good. We've Wolf's Legion back. We're just skirmishing them, keeping them at bay. We've got the skirmishers back. Cannons, I don't imagine they're going to do much more in this battle, to be honest. I think their work's just about done. We're doing work with the air cannons now. We're going to move up, maintain the forest. We're getting pushed back. 27 minutes for us to get in there. That's good. They're routing. That's excellent. Wolf's Legion's moving up as well. They're just standing taking our fire here, which I'm perfectly okay with. Perfectly okay with that. Move the Blackpool Brigade up. They're getting pushed back. Our cavalry's starting to arrive. We're going to bring them in round here and then see if we can harass, cause problems. Wolf's Legion can fire at them. From here. Keep the ammo up. We'll do a little loop. So we're going to up here, round, and then follow the line. They are getting leathered now. Right, we're finally in a position where we're just knocking them back. We're looking good, lads. We're looking good. We'll get our skirmish cav through here and we'll see what we can do. They are getting mightily pushed back. You moved up. You moved up. You moved up. Cannons there. Cannons there. Start firing. Oh god, look at the battery they have here. Bloody hell. What is this? I get this as the arsenal, as they called it, so this is literally like everything the Union has. Let's move up and get this captured as quick as we can. Let's get this line reformed. It's a little bit ski-whiff. I'd love to try and capture some of them, but we'd probably needed to have brought more cavalry. We're in the point though, that's good. Let's get you up here. Let's get them running. We're capturing it. 17 minutes till it's in our hands, and there's 12 minutes to go, so we've pretty much won. Hearts of Iron will move up once the volleys have went out, which is now. Move you to there. Move you to there. Move you to, wait, why are you? What the? Where have they came from? These skirmishers still exist. That is absolute bollocks. That is absolute bollocks that they're still here. Absolute bollocks. Smokies, let's go. Let's get stuck in here, boys. Got a charge on. Ghost Legion can move over here. Dixie boys can stay there. We'll keep our cavalry here. In fact, I'm going to bring the cavalry here. This is pretty much over, though. They're getting leathered. Let's fall you guys back. Fall back, please. You've done your bit. Push them away from the point. Get you set up in the woods. Black Pearl Brigade will turn them. Hearts of Iron here. Scotch Guards around here. That way we're now firing at them from the flank. Fresh infantry here, but I think it's going to be over by the time they get to do anything. I think our casualties here are going to be quite high though. I'm sad to say it. I think we'll wait on that coming to our side before I end it. Or do we try and capture some more cannons? Is it going to be worth the casualties we suffer in trying to do so? That's what I'm currently debating. Is it going to be worth it? I don't think so, and they're so congealed and blobbed up here. I'll bring them round, fire a quick volley, and then I'll probably end it. Oh, I guess it's over. We're not getting the option to continue. Okay, we've captured the weapons factory, which I assume will be massive for our war efforts. We did outnumber them. We still managed to inflict more casualties on them than we received, so I'm happy with that. All goals are achieved. In terms of units, it was the usual performers that were up the top, and we did take quite a bit of casualties in the divisions that were attacking on the low ground, but that's expected. No one died, which is always good, and in terms of goods, it was quite a poor battle. That was quite a poor battle in terms of captured goods, but we've got a win. We've got about, was it 80,000-90,000 we got for that? So I'm not gonna grudge that. I'm gonna take that with a smile. We've got 1 career point, 4 reputation. We're gonna go immediately in here, and we're gonna take that 75,000. Thank you very much. Wham bam, thank you, ma'am. So we've now got 167,000 to replenish all of this. The first Dixie boys are without a commander. They are quite the experienced chaps, to say the least, so we'll give them quite a high rank and officer. Wills Legion, we're going to give them some new blood. Some new blood in here. We'll give them Curtis Harker into command. In here, I'm going to stick another point into logistics, because honestly, ammo-wise, we have been suffering. Seriously suffering. And now we need to try and spend all this as best we can and get everyone back up to fighting fettle. So, again, with a snap of the fingers, we'll be back and ready to do our second skirmish. Okay, so that is us about as replenished as can be. Our first core is full health, our second core is pretty much there, and our third core is, well, yeah, there's a little bit to be desired there. In here, I'm just looking, though, I think we might actually need some cavalry of some description. All we really have is Cookham Brothers, though, which is kind of disappointing, but we need some sort of cavalry here to offer some sort of protection when we can. So I've got a cavalry regiment in here now that are available if need be, and then I think in here we've not got the money to do anything else. So this is how we stand. We're going to go in. We're now going to go to Chantilly. Let's see what lies ahead for us here. Now, do I want to use the second corps? I think I'll put the second corps in here. We'll give them a little bit of a stretch. We'll stretch their legs. Journal: 2 Yankee divisions are marching from the south to attack you. Deploy your men at this field and repel the attackers. Quickly secure the good ground on your flanks to not allow them to pass through. Alright then. Reinforcements are on their way to assist you. Excellent. Right, we can make this work. I always like a defensive battle. Like, I always enjoy a good balls to the walls defensive battle. As always, I'll deploy everything and then just like, we'll be back. Okay, there's how we're deploying. A nice long line with nothing exceptional. We'll move into the defensive points and see what we can do. Let's go. Going to have to be a big defence here. Big defence. So, Southern Sons are going to move in. We're going to get them, I guess they'll go there. Longstreet's going to move up support. 4th Rebel Yell are going to come into the woods behind. 5th Rebel Yell will move them up to, I would say, maybe here. Rhodes can then get in the house. 5th Rebel Yell can go behind them. King, we're going to move up. Bruce and Field are going to move up. They're going to defend at the front here. And King's going to come up here. Baylor, we're going to put front and centre, and our ammo will be ready to run and help when possible. We need to hold for 3 hours. I've got a feeling we're going to get flanked here. I'm going to run everyone, just get them in position. The rest of our troops, they're here. Excellent. That's very helpful. We don't have a massive amount of reinforcements coming and adding to our... oh shit, they're here. Good lord, they're here. Lee's going to be helpful. Get the cavalry here. Like, let's try and overwhelm them. Let's do that to start. We'll try and overwhelm them. There's men in here. They're actually on the points already. Let's get Longstreet round. Right, we're overwhelming these lads, that's for sure. You two can then keep moving up. King can come here. Lee and Macintosh are going to come here. And I guess we'll bring these cannons to here. So I've got something to help out. Right, you lads, fire them. Southern Sons move up. Longstreet come down here. This has been a bit of a rough start, right? We've captured both of the points already. We are obviously getting in and starting to repel them, but still, bit of a rough start. King will pop there, and we've got our infantry coming up here to help out. Put you there, and you can go there. Right, this flank's secured. We need to now secure this flank. I think we need more infantry here, to be honest. Gibson has sharps, so they're going to be good quick fire. So if anyone's charging us, they're going to be very helpful. Skirmishers are starting to do work here. I'm actually going to bring a Longstreet round here, and we'll do that. Hopefully get him firing in from the flank. Now here we're going to have, I think we might be over committed here. We're going to bring Bruce round and bring him round the other flank. In fact, you know what? We'll bring King round there and then we'll bring Bruce there. That way doing that is going to allow us to get our men into a position where we want them quicker. You lads are holding them, doing a bit of work. Lee's going to go in there and Macintosh is going to come in here. So I've got a good line here. This is where I'm a little more... I've got my eyebrows raised a bit more here, shall we say. Now, these are only skirmishers we're fighting, so this says to me that at some point, there's going to be some actual infantry coming at us. Longstreet, can you form up first? And then we'll go fire a volley at them. They're turning to fire at us. A Yankee division is attacking. Right, they're coming through there. That's fine. I'll make that work. They've been knocked back. We'll pull you back. Southern Sons are doing work there. Gibson, move up. Cavalry, the cannons will move up. And we'll get the lads in the defensive point here. We've retaken the point, that's what we had to do there. And now we need to just get everyone in situ. So Bruce is going to go there. Rhodes is already in position. We'll move the 6th Rebel Yell up. And we'll move you to here. Most of the lads are in the position where we want them. We need to start firing at them. Southern Sons, we need to... I'm just going to turn them actually. Gibson can get into the woods. Actually, you know what? We'll put Gibson there. Southern Sons are going to fire there. Right, this is fine. 3,000 men divisions they've got coming at us. Reno's coming at us. Interesting. We'll move Ferrell up. Cannons are getting into position here. Right, I honestly feel pretty confident. We've got good forces in, we just need to be careful they don't come round here. In fact, in doing... I feel like we should maybe have something up there. I've not really got anything to spare though, have I? Everyone's sort of involved in the front line. For some reason the enemy commanders are coming to see what's what. Reno and Stevens are coming up to get a proper eyes on the front line here. A proper eyes on the front line. Southern Sons are taking a bit of a pounding from afar here, but luckily our cannons are starting to do some work. King is countering them. Got another division, yeah. They're going to just pour at us, I imagine, for the full duration of this battle. Now Bruce and Field are going to combine here. We've got our cannons shooting here through the sort of gap in our line. I'm feeling pretty good. I'm half tempted to move these guys up here and try and get a staggered front so that we can flank round if we get the opportunity. I'm going to do that actually. Send some skirmishers out in front here just in case. We'll get Macintosh set up there. They are charging us. That's a lot of men they're sending at us, isn't it? That's a lot of men. I'm going to keep Longstreet active here and just keep scouting there as often as we can. Our cannons are going to have to do some pretty serious work here. They're also charging. Longstreet, come back. We're going to need you to fire a volley into them. We need to disrupt this charge as much as we can. As much as we can. Come on, boys. Fire before they get here. Beautiful. Beautiful stuff. You need to fire there. Longstreet can stay there and keep helping. Right, here I think this could be a good plan actually. Lee's skirmishers will leave here and Lee can move round here. So here, what I might honestly... Right, I could see this happening a mile away. Tell that was going to happen. King's holding the woods. The 5th Rebel, yeah, we're firing through. Bruce, we kind of need to leave here just in case. Southern Sons, they're getting attacked from all sides. 5th Rebel, yeah, we need to fire there. Gibson, need to try and keep them busy for us just now, my friend. We'll move Longstreet round there. They've been routed, but they're going to just keep coming and hitting, right. Macintosh, we're going to move up. Same with Lee. I guess we'll reattach Lee's skirmishers and we'll leave Ferrell there. We're holding here well. If we could even roll this flank a little bit though and maybe shorten our front line, it's only going to be a good thing. King's still in position. The Southern Sons have unfortunately turned themselves around, which is not going to be a good move on their part. These lads have taken a lot of the volleys here. We'll move up and try and hit them. Let's get them into the woods if we can. Them in here. Southern Sons, turn around. Hold position here. Hold. King is doing what he can where he can. You lads are going to keep rolling round here. Field's doing fine. Ferrell will move to... I'll put him on this this house here. Two of them going to move up. We're going to start trying to hit them from the flank. Unfortunately though, these two divisions combined basically equate to one of their divisions here, which is interesting to say the least. It looks as if this place is going to be a problem flank. Gibson's probably going to get captured if he gets charged here, so we want to disrupt that as much as we can. Southern Sons skirmishers can fire there. You guys need to fire at them. This does not look great. I'm gonna withdraw Bruce, and then we're gonna bring Bruce around here and help him join this flank. Field, we're gonna move to here. We're gonna start trying to really test them. They want to be stronger on this flank, we'll be stronger on the other flank. Do some damage. Cannons fire at them. Southern Sons are holding just now. Luckily, they appear to be firing at King and the Southern Sons. They're skirmishing here where they can. They then moved up. We're going to have to dismount Longstreet and get him in line here, I think. You lads are moving in, right? We're taking a bit of pressure off the front. We'll move you up. Macintosh. Let's pull you out and then put you in here. Let's get fire in there. Look how many men they have here. It's madness. Let's get Bruce here. Like so. There we go. He can start walking, get his breath back. That's what I like to see. That's what I like to see. They're men dropping like flies. Need to keep the pressure on top. Keep the pressure on. You don't need to run now. No one else has to run. We'll take our time. They're about to break. Cannons are doing some work. Doing some work. I think this is where we're going to be tested the most here, isn't it? Our skirmishers are trying to keep this full brigade busy, but proving to be quite the chore. Field and Co, we're going to withdraw you, and then we're going to put you here in front of these cannons just in case. You two here are doing great work. They're doing really good work here. Really good work. Still got Ferrell here. I'm going to pull him back a bit. Don't need him all the way out there. Field's getting into position, reloaded and good to go. Let's actually let's get you here as quick as we can. Need to get them into a situ. This is an absolute bloodbath here just now. An absolute bloodbath. Longstreet, we're still here. What the hell? These cannons are about to get surrounded, which is not good for us. Really not good for us. I'm going to reroute most of our cannon fire to try and cover this flank. Gibson's doing what he can with what he has. Longstreet, move up. You need to just close the gap and get firing, please. Come on, you've got sharps, you're quick reloading. You just need to keep them in your range. Keep the pressure. See, I shouldn't need to micro this. I'm sitting here microing these skirmishers. I think they might have sharps as well, actually, looking at the rate of fire. We're going to keep pressing them. If we can remove them to the field and the cavalry can get around the flank, the Southern Sons have been knocked back. Good lord. Not good, not good. Right, they're formed up here. You lads are continuing to fire at them. Cannons here are doing some work. Cannons there are firing at these guys. We're trying to weaken them as much as we can. We're going to move Gibson right round and try and fire like point blank through them. Longstreet, keep... Stop this fire and run. You're in a skirmish battle. You need to keep just putting fire out. Gibson's doing some work there, I tell you. He's routed them. Right, let's keep the pressure on them. Same with you guys. Keep the pressure on, keep firing. Need to keep them off this point. Fire at them from there. They're getting double teamed here still. Feral, I don't want to, but we're going to move you around, start harassing. Risks are going to have to be taken here, I think. We've definitely won, well, we've not won, but we're winning this side, I would say. Pretty confidently. Oh, this is not ideal, is it? We'll move the Southern Sons, and I'm going to put them here. And I'm going to try and have them continue facing that way. You guys just need to keep the pressure on here. I'd love to pull Longstreet down here and start firing at them. These skirmishes, in fact, Bogstill, let's go. Let's get on horseback and go harass them. We've got them on the run here. It's kind of mad they're running from like 300 men, right? Longstreet, we're going to move in, get some point blank fire in here. You guys keep firing at them. I think if we fire at them from all sides like this, we could maybe rout them again. And at this point, this battle's just, there we go. This battle's just about buying time. That's all this is about. I'm going to reattach them because we just need the numbers. Gibson can keep them on their toes. Longstreet, we're just going to keep harassing here. He's got a quick reload, we just need him to be in the situation and be around. Just keep pegging. Don't go into melee, you fools. They're not meant to be in melee. Go Longstreet back here. Gibson's in the woods, Longstreet can get set up there. Killed 600 men, they've been knocked back. King we're going to move round. Oh, King's been knocked off the point here actually. Oh crap. Union secured the left flank, that's going to be hard to dislodge. It's going to be very hard to dislodge. Let's get them round, see if we can get into these cannons, even if we just sort of frustrate them. And pepper them. Supplies. I could capture some of your supplies and sort of strangle you a bit. Fire at them please. Longstreet can move here. Gibson's still there giving us eyes on. Move Longstreet here. They're running out of ammo, so let's seriously go for these supplies. I just need to remember I'm doing this and move the supplies away as soon as I... Shite. Let's get away from the skirmishers, please. Okay, we're holding. We are holding. And we're threatening. They're coming back from... They're coming back. We're in melee there, which is not what I want. Especially not when there's so much infantry regiments here. Pull them back. Beautiful cannon volleys going out there. There's 2 supplies here. Right, Feral, you're just going to have to move as quick as you can here, my friend. They're going to get tired, I think, eventually. Oh, there we go. Right, can you come down here? Let's go capture these, please. We'll grab these supplies. If nothing else, it'll piss them off. Thank you very much. You can then run this way and just take their ammo away from them. Go that way. This is moving them. They're trying to capture the supplies. They're trying to capture the supplies, so they're pulling away from the front. This is absolutely perfect. Okay, this is good. And then we're going to go capture these. Yes. Okay, a little bit of luck here. A little stroke of luck. God bless Feral, right? God bless Feral. They've broken here. They're pushing back. And our supplies captured. These supplies, Feral's just going to come here. These supplies we're just going to send... I think I'm just going to bring them like here. Bring them out the way. Same with you guys, let's just get you moved and out the way. Piss off the enemy. Right, we need to move in and retake the point though. That's the only thing that's sort of actively going on just now. Gibson, let's not be too crazy here. We'll get one volley out and then we'll run. Perfect, let's get you back. Longstreet can stay there. Confederate secured the left flank. Right, we've got the flank again. I'm going to move Bruce up this time. I'm also going to move Rhodes up. We're going to get the front line strengthened. Here we're actually doing pretty well. Doing pretty bloody well. Our cavalry will get round here. Our supplies, we'll just keep running them round here. Take the long route. Here I'm going to come round. Here's what we're going to do. Come round here, fire it in their flank. That's the plan. The enemy are running out of ammo, which is good for us, I would say. Gibson can just stay there. So what we also need to do is stop these skirmishers from coming and firing into our flank here, so we'll run up and try and hit them with Longstreet quickly. Are they going to wheel around? We're getting leathered here. Keep firing, boys. Keep firing. Yes, they're routing. Brilliant. Another volley, lads. There we go. Let's get one more volley, please. One more volley. The reload's taking their time. What have they got? They've got sharps. Taking ages. We'll fire it at them then. Now we've taken all of the enemy's supplies. They're charging us. Quick fire and run here. There we go. Get out of there. Down here, please. Gibson, we're going to move up and fire at them. We can't let them get into the Southern Suns or we're in big trouble. Oh, Ferrell, I completely forgot about microing him. That's great. I think moving up the front line here seems to have done something, so that's nice. Longstreet, let's move you around the flank. Piss them off. The supplies we've managed to basically run way out of the way. I think our chiting's done a lot here. Oh, they're going to fire through us. Longstreet, go. Gibson, you're going to need to come up too, I'm afraid. Them firing through us like that is bad news. We're in the woods here and they're not, so... They don't know where to go, do they? Let's go back, hit them again. Gibson, come round to it. Loads of sharps here firing into their flank. I need Ferrell to come in and fire them. We're looking okay here. We just need to stop this unit, and then I think we're going to be pretty strong. They're routing. Let's run them down, please. As much pressure on them as we can. Taking a lot of casualties here, but we're looking not terrible. Longstreet. See, this is the problem. There needs to be like a rundown command where you order your guys just to basically cause havoc in the enemy, and that just does not seem to happen. Longstreet, you've done your bit there. Gibson, also fall back. We've pushed them out of the woods again. That was the important thing there. They're charging the point with 7 minutes to go. King, I'm going to move you up. Just need to have reinforcements in situ. They're running out of ammo actually. Get them up here. King, we need on the point. We need King on the point. Go, go, go. Shit. 4 minutes. 3 minutes. Longstreet, come. You're kidding me. At the literal last second they've came in. I think we're going to continue this and see if we can quickly nab this back. Although honestly I highly doubt it. Gibson can just get out of there. He's done his work. Not much more we can ask. You two can move up. Keep the pressure on there. Field, move up. Roads, move round. Like so. Rebel yell. 6 rebel yell. We're going to continue this. We're going to do our best to recapture this before the actual battle timer runs out. Wow, the AI really did pull a number there on me, didn't they? Let's get you moved forward. Cavalry's still here. Let's get them moved up. Fire at them from the flank. Plus Lee and Macintosh cross. Nice volleys going out there. Very nice volleys going out. Fire at them. Longstreet, come back. King, move up. Bruce is fine. Rhodes will move up. Let's get you guys turned. You're firing at them. Where are you going, Rhodes? You fool! You absolute cocknob. How would you do that? Longstreet needs to come up here, cover them. King, King's gonna go down here. Southern Suns move up. Southern Suns are coming in. We need to get them into the point. I also need them in the forest so they're actually in cover. Exactly like that, and then fire. Longstreet move up, hit them. It's funny, we've wheeled our flank, and the flank that we didn't wheel, the enemies then came round, and that's where they're showing themselves as a kind of large threat. I don't think we've got a mass of time left. It's 20 past 6 in the evening. So time is running out. It's getting away from us here. Gibson has done heroically here for what they had. Same with Longstreet. Longstreet's been pivotal. Bruce, we're going to move here. We're going to move Rhodes up. Move you up. There's two of them left. 2 divisions left. Ferrell will move back. Lee, we're going to move up. You can go and hopefully fire a quick volley at them, then run. Beautiful. Every kill counts. Macintosh, move up. This is looking sketchy here. Very sketchy indeed. Longstreet is moving out of running out of ammo. Let's dismount, sorry. Gibson's keeping them busy. Everyone, it's all hands on deck, right? Let's move them up. Move you up. I dare say we've not got a mass of time left. They need to be routed. They need to be routed now. Field, move up. What we're going to do is we're going to try and circle them round, push them properly off the point, and then we'll have these guys continue what they're doing here, which is absolute destruction of the enemy. Cavalry can come round. Right, we've got it. I am going to immediately finish the battle because we're just going to take more and more casualties. That was an exceptionally rough battle there. Okay, so we were outnumbered almost 2 to 1. Almost 2 to 1. We had one corps versus 3 casualties. Wow, 3 to 1 casualties. We were defending, so I guess that's somewhat expected. But I'm more than happy with that. Goals, we did them all, so we've got a victory. Battle, wow, yeah. To be honest, when you're defending, I sort of expect this. We just did take a lot more casualties there than I would have liked. Special mention to Gibson, who, despite the fact they only had 207 men at the start of the battle, killed 293. That's a good shift. Also Longstreet, who ended up fighting as infantry, almost 800 kills. Officers, no one died. And in terms of goods, almost 2,000 Harper's Ferry captured. We got some Sharps rescued. We also got some supplies, which is always good, and more here. Again, excellent. 10-pounder, and then a load of infantry. Yeah, nothing exceptional here. But better in our pocket than the enemy's, right? 91,000, 5,200 men, 4 reputation, 1 more career point, and a little bit of prisoners. A big, big win. That has set us up very nicely for the Battle of Antietam. Antietam? I'm not sure which it is, but that is what we'll be doing in the next episode. If anyone does have any advice, or how we should prepare, or what we should be doing for Antietam without spoilers, please hit me with it. But until next week, when we go to battle deep in the state of Pennsylvania, I hope you all look after yourselves, stay safe, and we will speak to you in the next one. Goodbye for now.